Hey Rap Stars, it's Michelle, and this is your second part to your team training video for the week. So Karen Russell asked me to do a video about a list of products and marketing pieces, like must-haves, as well as write-offs for being a distributor. So I'll start with the write-offs. I just did my taxes. And I will tell you that I save every receipt. If I go to a training and I stay in a hotel, I save that receipt. I save all of my food receipts. Don't quote me on this, but I think food is half. You can claim half of all of the food. Anything that you buy, like for inventory, I claim that. So like my products. I claim. I have an office in my house that I use for my business, so I can claim a portion of our mortgage or rent for that, as well as a portion of all the utilities, my cell phone bill, the internet. You can actually do, if you have a house cleaner, you can claim that. What else do I claim? Clothing, It Works clothing. Marketing, you can claim 100%. So say you pay somebody to help you with your social media marketing, you can claim that 100%. What else? I feel like I'm leaving something out. Basically, I claimed everything that I could. And we were a little worried. My husband was worried. I didn't, because I knew we were fine. But he was a little worried that we were going to have to pay. And actually, we have 4 kids, so I think it worked out to our advantage. But we actually don't have to pay. So I did something right. But basically, what I can tell you is I just saved every single receipt. If you buy gifts for your team, you can claim that. What else am I missing? Oh, your internet, your website fee, you can claim that. I don't know. If you have a question about something in particular, you just ask me. I think, I'm not sure about this because my husband kind of deals with it a little bit more than I do, but I think in our case, we don't claim mileage because we claim the vehicle as, like a business expense. So I don't keep track of mileage, and I think that's how we do it. If you have any questions about that, let me know and I can check with my husband. So the other question was must-haves, and I'm guessing that maybe you're asking as a new person must-haves that you should get. Must-haves. Party pads, if you plan on doing parties, those are must-haves because it makes your party so easy. You just follow what is in the party pad. And you can actually go to our files and you can find party pad presentation notes, and you can print those out and paste those into your party pad, and then you can basically just read off of that when you're doing your party. So if expense is an issue with you, maybe you could share, I don't know, I think the party pads come in a pack of 10, maybe 20, I'm not even sure. You could share that with somebody, maybe your upline, downline, sideline, somebody. Another must-have, I think, is the Success from Home magazine. You can get that at your local bookstore. I got mine at Barnes & Noble, but you can also order them from the My It Works store. They might be a little cheaper if you buy them from the My It Works store because you're buying them in bulk. But that is something that you can definitely, what I do is I put my label on there with my name and phone number and website. And when I'm out talking to someone and maybe they're interested in the business, I will say, hey, why don't you take a look at this magazine? And there's tons of stories in there about, successful people in the business. And I'll get back with you in, like a week or so. And then I get the magazine back. Because, they're not something you just want to throw away. Or what you can do is maybe you're talking to a teacher, or a business person, I don't know, whoever you're talking to, there's a story in that magazine that can be relatable to someone else. So just, find that story and say, hey, I really want you to read this story about this distributor, because they can relate to it, maybe they'll be like, hey, I can do that. So that's how I would use that. You can also leave it in a doctor's office if you wanted, Or, you know, I would ask first if it's okay. Say, hey, can I leave this in the waiting room for a week? Or, you know, somebody might take it. That's just the risk that you have to, you know, it's just, maybe you could write on their office, do not take or something. I don't know. But, you know, that's something that you could do. Blitz cards are probably the first thing I would suggest that you buy. I do know that you get some of those in your starter kit. But I would buy those and label them because you need those for whenever you're out. You know, you might be scared to blitz at first. We all are, and some of us still are nervous when blitzing, and we've done it for 2 years. So, you know, to start off with, maybe when you're at a restaurant, I always do this. When I'm at a restaurant and I leave the ticket, or leave the check, you know, I sign it. I put a blitz card in there. If you go to the bathroom, put a blitz card in there. Blitz magazine racks, you know, grocery carts, wherever. And then, of course, person-to-person blitzing. So, like, when you're checking out, you can offer them a coupon. Everybody knows that. Everyone knows about blitzing. I don't have to go into that. But blitzing is the blitz cards you need, because blitzing is a way to get your new business or current business out there to the people. It's just the easiest way to do it. This is what it is. This is what it does. That's just the easiest way to share with people what we do. As far as must-have products, wraps, of course. That's a must-have. If you're going to be a product of the product, I would suggest, this is what I did. In the beginning, I bought wraps, and I used the wraps, like the box that comes in my kit, I used on myself. Because I wanted to build my story, because I felt like if I showed the world that these products worked, then it would be more believable. So that's what I did. And then I gradually started getting the products that I thought I really needed. Like, I think the next product that I bought for myself was the greens. And then, of course, you know, the defining gel, the fat fighters, the thermofit, you know, I have them all in my cabinet. I think you just have to decide what you want to use, or if you're going to do a party, you know, the fat fighters is great because you can do the fat fighter demo. And really for a party, fat fighter or the fat fighters and the wraps, and that's really all you need. But if you're wanting to be a product of the product, if you're wanting to, you know, show that the products work or give results or whatever, then you just have to decide what your needs are. Maybe you have some knee pain and you could try the relief, and then you could share how that worked for you. Maybe you have 4 kids like me and you need the Confianza. You know, I don't know, you know, it just depends on what your situation is. Maybe you need to poop and you need the regular. So whatever your need is, if you want to be a product of the product, that's what you should do, is figure out what you need, what's going to build your story, and do it that way. But as far as a party goes, if you're just wondering what you need for a party, it's going to be wraps and fat fighters for the fat fighter demo. And then if you wanted to throw a third product in there, you could do the defining gel or the lip and eye cream, because you can demo those. You can, you know, just demo the defining gel on one hand, the back of one hand, and then they can see the difference. Or you can do the lip and eye cream and just do one eye. So I think that's it. I hope I answered all your questions. If you have any more, please let me know. Remember that we have the 400 Club going on for February, so if you are at 400, make sure that you have your name on the list in our files on the Rap Starzz page. I know some of you are still running for Diamond by March 31st, and I don't want you to get discouraged, because I know some of you feel like you're a long way off, but it is possible. It really is. You know, sometimes life gets in the way. Sometimes it is hard to find a balance and juggle a business and family. I get that. But if there is something that you are really passionate about and something that you really want and you want to work for it, you know, give it 30 days. Say, you know, for 30 days, I'm not going to do the laundry every single day. You know, I'm going to do it every other day, which in my house, I have to do it every day with 6 people. But, you know, just maybe there's things that you could sacrifice for 30 days. You know, if this is something that you truly want and truly believe that you can attain. Now, if you don't believe that you can do it, then just don't try, because truly you have to have that belief in you. You have to believe that you can do it. And I believe that you can. I believe any of you can. So just don't give up. Again, you know, I'm here for all of you. So if you need me, if you need to vent, if you need to share something great that happened, whatever it is, please know that I'm a very understanding person. I've been through probably everything that you might be feeling or that you will eventually go through or feel. I've been there. So, you know, don't ever be afraid to talk to me. Know that I'm never going to judge. I'm never going to... I'm not going to sugarcoat things. You know, there are things going on in this business that are frustrating, and I understand it. I do. So just know that the frustrations that some of you are feeling, I feel them too. And all we can do is just put a smile on our face and, you know, stay positive on Facebook. Try to stay positive on our page. But if you do need to vent, please come to me. I really would like for you to talk to somebody rather than, you know, keep it all bottled up or, you know, think that you're the only one going through it, because you're not. Turns out there's a lot of people going through a lot of the very same things right now, the very same feelings, and I really think talking about it helps. You know, don't ever compare yourself to anybody else. I know that's really hard, but, you know, some people can, like myself, my kids are in school all day. They're in school until 4 o'clock. Well, the 2 youngest ones. So I have a lot of extra free time on my hands these days, which I still can't get all my stuff done. Go figure that. But some of you have young children at home with you 24/7. Okay, so don't expect to be able to, you know, blitz for 3 hours a day, or, you know, sit in front of your computer and whatever. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. This is your journey. This is your story. You figure out a balance. I would highly suggest, and I know I've said this before, I would highly suggest that you sit down and write down, figure out office hours for yourself. When are you going to work this business? Write them down. Post them up if you need to, but let your family know, and you know that is when you're going to work your business. No exceptions. Just do it. And it really helps. I've had to do that for myself lately. I've had to just make it known that this is when I'm working and this is when I have family time, because things were getting crossed a little bit. So with that, I want you all to have an amazing weekend. Share this business, this opportunity. Go out there and get people on your team that want this, that want to help change lives. And just know that I believe in you. And I think that you are all diamonds. Whether you get that good bonus on March 31st or not, you are all diamonds and you are all amazing. And I just thank God that He brought us all together through this business. So have a great day. I will see you on Facebook, and I love you all.